Andrew Black. Now, I figured I would go ahead and explain a little more about this whole PayPal thing that I've been hearing recently. I've gotten a few emails and some messages about people saying they've been using PayPal, they're trying PayPal, and how everything is all great and nice. And then those are followed up usually with some emails about, like, oh, never mind, it's freezing. Can you help me out with that? No, 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 no. I'm not going to help you continue to have your money frozen in PayPal or continue to help you to try to get through some loophole only to be frozen again by PayPal. Even the top guys where I've learned this PayPal method from have said this is a short term thing, emphasis on short term. No, this is not long term. Even laughed when they said that I thought I can actually make it better. They're like, no, you're going to get shut down. And here's the reasons why. Never mind the background that's going on. My office is on a busy street. But here are the issues with PayPal that I see. And these are issues that I had even when I was running just e-commerce stores with PayPal linked up to it. I was able to provide any receipts of people trying to say, oh, they didn't buy or this and this and this, or trying to say they want their money back. I'm not giving it. I've even had pictures of tracking codes and everything like that with all of these things. And PayPal still at times would freeze my clients or even my money in some sort of way. So here are the issues with PayPal. Okay, first you're being charged unfairly high rates because your business is high risk. Let me explain what sort of businesses would be high risk. Some of these high risk businesses include SEO services, which and subscription services, supplements, and many more. Of course, it's really crazy what would put you in a high risk situation, but we'll get to that. Number two, tons of hidden fees, right? So when PayPal gives you an exchange rate of, like, let's say 2 to 4% lower than the current rate, or when Stripe, right, introduces an increased transaction fee when your business surpasses 1 million in sales, PayPal has that as well, right? So Stripe, PayPal, all of these like interact. It's the same thing. That might not mean anything to you, but for all of you who are out there who are planning to do more, who are doing more, and you're starting to see those fees, and I've seen those fees pile up in other businesses, but I'm just letting you know it's going to be there. Number three, vague terms of service that give them permission to freeze your account or lock away large amounts of your money. Now, some of you, if you have had a Stripe account or even a PayPal account, you might have just gotten an email from Stripe or one of them that's told you, hey, we have upgraded our terms and service. What does that mean to you? Vague, 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 vague. Pretty much we get to take your money when we want. Vague, vague, vague. That's what it means. Upgrading their terms of service, meaning that some other people just like you, who, that's why you're here now, have found some way to find some loopholes, and you said, oh, my answers, it's been, my prayers have been answered. Oh, now I get to make, so much money on this and this and this using PayPal because I saw it on a free video once. No. That's why they have these terms of service, always updating them. Number four, you're going to have poor support. So even when your funds have been taken hostage, it could take days or weeks to get a response from their support team. I've had that issue myself. Like I said, with one of my clients, he had $70,000 of his own money held by them. And this is just an e-commerce. This has nothing to do with Paxful or anything. This is just e-commerce where he has all the proof that he needs to keep him good. Even with a company like Shopify backing him up and all that, he still had the issues. So, and it was just a simple thing. And with his vendor things and his vendor wanting like to get rid of certain products so they can reorder more. So he just created lower prices, and creating lower prices increased volume, right? So due to the sudden spike in sales volume generated by a good business move, PayPal decided to shut down his account. So after all, this might turn into, higher return rates and more of a hassle for them. So they just, and it could present risk with people wanting to charge back because there's no way that his funds can jump up that huge. So they had to do something. So they froze his account, right? And even after months and months of us jumping through hoops and everything like that, his 70,000 that he should have gotten back, he only got about 50,000 from them. well, actually, they withheld 50,000 as an ongoing reserve to keep his account safe. So 70,000 that he made then turned to only 20,000 that he got to take home and keep, and they were just going to keep 50,000 as a reserve hold, and that's it. That's their final answer. There's no arguing. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it to $1 billion company that's holding your money like that? And you think you're going to come on to Paxful and you're going to be able to have these large jumps, or and Stripe too, large jumps in how much you're making, and they're not going to freeze your account? And do you have the receipts to show those things? You could. You could go through all these hoops and all of that, but why bother? Why even go down that route, guys? Why? There's so many other ways to make money on Paxful. Number 5, no protection against fraud to your business. That's right. PayPal is, a customer-centric business, which means they are going to do whatever it takes to make the customer happy, because it in return helps their reputation, which means to you, small business owner, that means absolutely nothing. So all you have to do is have a few people complain, whine, and that's it. Even just a 1% rate could be lower than a 1% rate. It could be 10 people in a row that just say, hey, this, hey, this, hey, this, and PayPal says, well, let's put a freeze to your money, right? So you guys got to understand that I don't like that sort of business model short term. Let's do long terms, right? So in truth, these companies are designed to maintain their own reputation, okay? Reduce their own risk and generate as much money from you as possible, aka ripping you off while only making life easy for the customers. I just said that, but I just want you to see it as well, okay? So what you guys need to do is figure out a better way. Okay? So before you go adding more coal to the fire in which your money is going to be thrown into, it's important you find another way to diversify, okay? Sleep better at night knowing you have other ways to continue your Paxful journey. That doesn't come crashing down when you get that support email from these processors. And trust me, I hate those emails. I've seen them myself. I've seen them forwarded to me by clients saying like, oh man, what are we gonna do? What's going on? Now, luckily, we've figured out something along the way to kind of stack the deck in our favor before going in, because I've had companies over that I've never had to go through that, right? So as much as you would like to make tons of money using PayPal, whatever the case may be, I won't reveal that secret because there's still some of you who are still using it, and that's fine. But this is a warning to you that you are going to continue to get blocked. You are going to continue to be shut down. Now the question is, how much money are you going to keep throwing into it before you finally realize, hey, this isn't the way to go, But yeah, so you guys, again, this is the reason why I don't like using it for Paxful. It's great for other businesses and things like that, but as far as that goes, there's better ways out there, guys. So if you like this video, like and subscribe so you can get more videos on how to avoid things like this as well, and other tips that I have in store. Make sure you guys check the description for other information on how to reach out to me, and you guys have a great day.